Hey, we're gonna play Mini Motorways. This is the January 14th, 2022 daily challenge of the game Mini Motorways. Today we're playing on the iOS version of the game. And today's daily challenge is on the map of Manilla. The fishy face. He looks like a fishy. That's his mouth and his nose right there. His bottom lip sticking out. Or some kind of a bird. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, look. Here's the deal. In this daily challenge, the object is to get the high score. Okay? The weekly the modifiers for this daily challenge, it's my first time, skyscrapers. So that means that every destination that spawns is automatically going to be upgraded to a skyscraper, which means that there's more of the flags for the cars to get, and that means that the houses are going to be spawning at a much greater rate to keep up with the increased supply. So that means it's going to move pretty fast. With that in mind, the other modifier is round 2, where double the number of roundabouts are awarded. And as far as the weekly upgrades within each game, the roundabout is certainly a superior particular piece to use, especially on a four-way intersection. Alright, let's kick off this daily challenge. Ooh. Do we like this? Or do we like this? Or do we like this? We can play in color mode. It's easier on the eyes. There we go. Alright, we start off with a red. I just heard a house spawn. Yeah, the date is 1/15/2022 as far as the daily challenge, but it's still here in the central time zone. We are at an 8:36 p.m. Central Standard Time on January 14, 2022. But the way this game works, I believe it follows maybe UTC time. So anyway, let's begin. That was what we call a rabbit hole. I like to play this game on fast mode where possible. See, these are weird spawns. I don't know why they're all stacked up like that. I'm going to go ahead and put some blockers in place here so that we don't have another building or another destination spawn like this. No, I don't want any more to spawn on the bottom side of this river, the south side of the river. Yep, there we go. So we have far more space up here. There we go. There we go. Alright, I gotta delete a couple of these. Let's get that attached. Get that attached. Alright, alright. Okay, I think we're good. I'm not quite sure why the red spawned like that. Alright, so there's a roundabout. See, like I said, we get double the amount of roundabouts this week. The thing is, You typically only do get a single roundabout for these weekly upgrades, so this week getting 2 at a time is pretty handy. You already received 2 traffic lights if you were to choose that option. I don't anticipate having as many 3-way intersections, especially since having more roundabouts available. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the roundabouts option. Alright, so we had another house spawn. Let's get him attached. So yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. I was gonna do something like this. This is a little frustrating. I don't understand why you would spawn right there. Good grief. Okay, so the idea with this game, the idea that I like to follow, it's funny, I'm seeing a bunch of YouTube videos where people are saying, oh, you gotta do the segregation. And they're making a big deal about it from a historical segregation point of view. And look, that was a terrible time period. But these people that are creating YouTube videos that are milking that particular subject area for views, that's a little ridiculous, don't you guys think? I mean, come on. Anyway, segregation. In the spirit of this game, you see what I just did here with the yellow. See, this red spawned right here on the same road as my yellow. And while I could connect some houses up across the river, it's typically better in this game, if you're going to try to go for a high score, to keep same color houses connected to same color destinations without mixing colors. It helps with keeping the traffic down, and it also means that you have to build fewer intersections, and the fewer intersections, then the more increased flow of your traffic, right? If you don't have any stoplights or stop signs or roundabouts, or just think about how you drive in your daily lives, right? If you're driving on an interstate highway, in this game it's called a motorway, right? An interstate highway typically has no stoppage, and so that's your fastest type of a roadway. But if you're driving through typical suburbia and you're driving from your house to your school, you're going to encounter multiple different types of intersections, and it takes a while, and so you have to set the speed limit lower. Otherwise, more crashes happen, or traffic backs up, right? I'm just thinking of this is a traffic simulation game, right? So we want to do things that simulate good traffic. Now, what we're dealing with here is that we have a red that just spawned on the north side of the river, and we are gonna have to create an intersection. What I'm gonna do is create. Actually, maybe this. Let me see how close I can get the roundabout. Okay, check this. This is perfect. I'll put a roundabout right here. Okay. And then I'm going to bring you down here and connect that like that. So now what I've done is I've created a 3-way intersection, but I have a feeder for all my red houses, and the roundabout intersection is a type of an intersection that is much more, it allows much more traffic to flow through it than if I were to have a four-way intersection with a stop sign or even a stoplight. Okay, a stoplight is an upgrade from a stop sign, and you know, think about driving from one side of town to the other, and think about the types of intersections that you prefer to have. So we've added the roundabout to solve for red, and so now red's connected. And see, here's the other thing, is all of these red houses are spawning down here on the south side, and it would be a little bit more difficult. I could send maybe these, potentially these top three houses. I could create kind of like a bridge across here and have it connect like these. I'm going to go ahead and leave those there just so that something doesn't spawn there. But I could sort of connect these, and that would isolate some, I could actually get rid of the roundabout at that point. I do still have a roundabout. I'm going to just go ahead and pick up some traffic lights while I'm here. I don't use traffic lights as often, but they are decent. I'm going to go ahead and do this where I delete the bridge, and then I'm just going to do some rerouting of some of these roads. Alright, so he's going to go here and here and here. I probably could go ahead and get rid of that spacer. Actually, not quite this. I want him here and him here. And I think I can just even, oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, this would allow more reds to spawn along here, because then I should be able to just do a diagonal and connect that, right? So now we have three houses on this top store destination skyscraper. And let me just redraw this with you here. Right, and I'll even do another line like that. Yeah, actually, I can just peel that all the way down. Alright, so now we have a streamline. This should encourage additional red houses to spawn along here, which would be ideal. And the same thing with this, right? Because this house is where he is. In fact, and to leave some more room for growth, might as well just go ahead and do that, right? Just to encourage more houses to spawn along these lines. That'll kind of give the houses a controlled place to spawn. And this also hopefully will discourage other colors from spawning randomly on here. But anyway, let's see what happens. Let's go ahead and push play and just let this thing rock for a minute. See, I hate this. Sometimes this happens, and you just have to fix it. I mean, the game's random. That yellow destination is surprisingly getting filled faster. Now, this is okay-ish. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to keep the reds away from these light blues. Yeah, let me just do it like that. Make that real close. Now then, hopefully these blues, perfect. Hopefully these blues will spawn along here. Oh, ew. little piece of... This little stupid guy spawned a little bit faster than I was planning. Alright, so we just have to do this and do this attachment. Alright, here comes Sunday. Do another weekly upgrade. Look at how fast these... Oh man, these yellows. Why did you do that? Oh, see, you're on the other side of the map. I need a motorway game. There we go. It's Sunday. Come on. That's not a motorway. I already have 2 traffic lights. I don't need more. I have 2 roundabouts. I'm just going to take the road tiles. We're going to pause. Let's get this drawn. Well, I really can't afford to just draw halfway across the map to get to this thing. I'm also out of bridges. I don't want to reuse the existing bridges because I want to keep them separated. Shoot. Let's keep an eye on the bottom one and see how terrible it gets with just the one. I mean, just thinking out loud here, I need the red bridge in one place or another. And I need the blue bridge. There's no way around the blue. The blue are on one side, they're on the other side of the water. So I have to use a bridge with that one. So my only option is to reuse an existing bridge, and the only one that I would be halfway interested in doing it would be the yellows over here to the blues. Something like this. Even we could do a traffic light and another traffic light. Like here. Kind of help control the traffic between the yellow and the blue. It's a 3-way intersection, so having a stoplight there is better than nothing. Yeah, this took a little bit of an unfortunate turn. Now, if I get some more yellows to spawn closer, then I may consider moving it. Look at this nonsense. Once again. And then put the blue house over here. Oh, man. They're almost begging to reuse the same line again. It's too early in the game. I really don't have a choice. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to leave the stupid blue one in place. I don't have a choice there. I'm debating if I think that putting a roundabout would provide any benefit whatsoever. And I can't even get it that close anyway because it needs a 3x3 square, so it won't even fit in there. Do I need this other yellow? See here, this one's keeping up with 4. Man, so much for my streamline line. I'm going to attach this one here. Attach this one here. I'm going to leave this blue. I mean, an option is that I create something around the blue. You know, but I can't. It wouldn't matter. I only have, again, we're bridge constrained. We're doing the same thing with this dark blue that we're doing with the yellow for the same exact reason, because the yellow houses are all on one side of the map and the other side of a river, and the yellow is way over here. We're doing all we can. When the game progresses a little bit further and we've expanded out and we have the room, we'll do some adjusting. Wow, so many of these blue ones are spawning. I mean, now we need another. I'm thinking I can get rid of this one at the houses and put it here in front of the store. Gosh, I almost need another one here. Okay, here's a motorway. This is ideal. So what we can do with the motorway is remove one of these colors from this 3-color highway, and my preferred is where's my preferred? I think it's dark blue. Boy, I could almost take the dark blue up to red. I can't do that because I don't have another bridge. I'm bridge constrained. If I take yellow out, I still have the blue route that has to be taken. If I take light blue, what does that solve me? Yellow still needs to travel that same sort of route. I think it's yellow. I think because it's in the middle here. So I'm going to reroute these differently. And I'll keep this yellow attached because it's a yellow and it's helpful. But more importantly, it's because I need at least four per house. I need at least 4 houses per destination. Now, I will also detach and I don't think I need that one. Put this here. This is a motorway. Alright. This motorway will allow these yellows to get here without crossing the other path. So now this one okay. Alright. Okay. So there's all my blues, my dark blue. And it's going over here. We still have a stoplight in place. And then what we're going to do is take this other stoplight and we're going to do the same thing here in front of this one. So now we have a stoplight in front of our destinations and then the houses for those shared colors on either end. Now, this is stupid. Alright, we are going to do something different now. I want to do something different, but I can't. Because I don't have another bridge. I need the red bridge, and I need at least one other bridge. So the only way to solve for this is to do that. Oh, I don't see you spawn. But how frustrating it is that you did. Okay, well, we have a redeemer. Check this. We're moving this over to here. Because we had 2 new spawns in the neighborhood. Yellow's good. What in the Helsinki, Finland is going on here? How did this even happen? It's Saturday evening, so I can hope and pray that Sunday brings me a motorway or a bridge. Otherwise, can't do anything anyway. Come on, yellow. Thank you. So now which one do I take advantage of? Because I said a motorway or a bridge, and the game made me an offer that I cannot refuse. It's either a bridge or a motorway. I don't think I need a motorway. I just need a bridge. I'm going to take what I need. Shnikes. Did you guys see how fast that just happened? Crikey. Alright, let's peel some off. That sounds gross, doesn't it? Sorry, tree. That's interesting. So that sort of shares the blue house source with the other. Let's see if that turns out to be inefficient, because if anything I can delete this and then move those two, but I'll go ahead and leave them connected for now. See if that messes me up. It probably will. Okay, let's get those connected now. Red, you really spawned in a really jerk location. Look at this red house. Crap. That means that others are going to spawn here too. Man, it's so inopportune. It would be great if I could get some reds. Sorry, tree. To spawn along here. Can you do that, red houses? The other option is I bring this stupid thing. Because then I'm connecting it across the yellow. So I was going to suggest I wrap the yellow, if I move its road up and around, I'd still have to cross that road. I do have some roundabouts, so I could create an intersection, but yeah, I don't want it. If I can help not creating an intersection, it's better. I mean, I honestly need an intersection right here. I have an intersection, people. Come on. Yeah, See, what did I do to you, game? What did I ever do to you? Anyway, let's... Oh, really? Dude, yellow cars, get across the dang bridge. Ugh. What kind of nonsense is this? So mixing 3 different colors. Plus, he's having to travel through 1 roundabout, 2 a stoplight, navigate through this neighborhood. Oh my gosh, this was a terrible, terrible place. I had no option. I need another bridge. Right, these guys are spawning like silliness. Shoot. This was decent in that the red spawned over here where there's already some red houses, so at least these red houses are closer. Oh my gosh, I need something to fix this one on the left. It's way too far away from its houses. That was pretty terrible. Are you serious? With a score of 826, that puts me in the top 15%. How is that even possible? Really? I'm ranked 257 with that score. Yeah, exactly. I mean, come on. Yeah, anyway. That was a little bit frustrating. The daily challenge for January 14th, 2022.